Hello and welcome to The Beat. We're so glad you guys are here. We're here for another month. We're so excited. I can't believe we're into the holiday season. That's nuts.
I know.
Nuts.
Crazy.
But we've got a new gang with us. Anne Marie could not be with us tonight. So Amy and I, of course, are here, but we've got two special guests with us, and we're very excited. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Amanda. I'm Amy's youngest sister.
I'm Kim. I'm Amy's, I don't know, younger sister, but not the
Middle
younger
sister.
You're the middle sister.
I'm the middle sister.
But you're younger.
I'm younger. I'm the Jan Brady of the family.
Oh no. So we're so glad you guys are here. Yay.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We always, you know, we were like, what are we going to talk about? We always have more than enough to talk about, and it's exciting to get some like new, fresh perspectives
Yeah, well, it's
on
funny
things
because
that are happening.
these guys are like, I haven't watched any shows, and I was like, our show has morphed into.
It has
we
morphed.
talk less reality and more about current events, what's going on,
Yeah.
what everyone's talking about.
Because none of us are really watching the same
No, we don't
stuff.
watch the
You and
same
Anne Marie do more. So, I mean,
Yeah, we watch-
I'm like the outcast on what we all
Yeah,
watch.
Kimmy and I watch Housewives.
Yes, yeah.
Amanda watch cooking shows. You watch the singing shows.
I
So we gotta have my
do.
grandmother on so that you and my grandma can
I would
talk.
love that. That would be so cool. She should call. She's in
Yeah.
Florida, right?
No, she not yet. No,
No, she's still here. Oh,
she's still
oh,
here.
She
She's
should
going.
come.
She's going down in January.
She should come for December. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Yeah. I don't
And
see
we've got
grandma.
Q in the audience, and we have Linda. Linda, welcome back. Q, yay! So good to see you.
Hi.
So yeah, I know we've got there's like so much going on out there. We've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. How was your Halloween? What did you dress up as?
Oh, that's a good one.
But we did the zombie family thing,
Oh, right.
and my 12-year-old couldn't really make herself look ugly. It's just not.
She's too cute, right?
Oh, Jesus, you know, she just couldn't do it. So she she decided that she was going for Halloween as oh God, who's the Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
So basically, she straightened her hair and she put on a short skirt and she
Put on
you know,
some red lipstick and.
Yes, that was it. So we were all zombies, and so we went to a party in our neighborhood the week before, and at the party, we were all, they had this little picture screen, so we all went in front of the picture screen, and we pretended we were eating her brains because she was like this normal person, and we were all zombies. And
That's funny.
but actually, it looks like we've got a phone call.
Do you have a phone call?
Cool. Let's see what's up. Hi, you're on The Beat.
Hi,
It's-
it's Rebecca, Johanna, and Marnie.
What?
What? Oh my God, that's a special
We're
gift.
sitting on the couch right now.
What are you guys doing? I haven't seen you in so long.
Wait, who's talking?
That's true.
Wait a minute. I was like, wait, Amy, I just saw you.
No. It's a woman sitting next to her. How are you?
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about Halloween right now,
Yeah.
and Drew went as her and her family went as a zombie family.
We were zombies.
That's fun.
It was fun. How about you?
Oh, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, I was
This
with
is
these
Johanna,
guys.
and I absolutely dressed up like a piece of asparagus. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
like that, a piece of asparagus, though. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, we all hung out together. We all dressed up as chicks in sweatpants, t-shirts, and no bras.
We all dressed up as late 30s, early 40s-ish.
Yes. Yes. And then we were done at about
Action there,
9.
I see.
So what are you watching? What are you into right now?
Well, I don't have cable anymore, so I need you guys to catch me up on what's going on with Vicky and Brooke.
Well, from what I hear, is Brooks doesn't have the cancer. That was confirmed by the LA hospital. Apparently they don't have HIPAA laws out there and can just like,
I
you know.
saw on Facebook that there was an interview with Andy Cohen, and I wanted to know, did Andy Cohen ever say anything about it? Oh, yeah, he said a lot about it.
Yeah, he said a lot about it, and now it's coming out that, it really wasn't. I don't think he really has it. And then Vicky admitted on the reunion show that she kind of lied about things to kind of cover her tracks and cover his
Who
tracks.
was this?
This
What's
is
his
on
name?
the Housewives.
What's his name?
Brooks. Brooks Ayers.
Oh yes, no, I've been reading about that he has totally admitted he never got cancer treatment. He did not have it, and
Yeah, liar.
why would you do that?
That's
Why would you
not
lie
cool.
about a terrible
That's
thing?
not cool.
That's not
They're
cool.
not together? No, they're broken up.
What? Johanna, where have you been all summer?
Oh my
Seriously.
God, I don't have cable. I only use my Fire TV.
This
Do you have
is
internet?
one.
Do you have internet?
This is one reason you need to get it back. Get on the phone with Xfinity, Comcast. You can call the station. Actually, one of the guys here will sign you right up.
This is why I rely on Chicks on the Beat.
I actually don't even watch these shows, but I have seen this on all of the whole gossip things and
Well, then
everything
what
that.
beat are you on? Then you tell me about your beat.
Oh, well, we can talk about that later. Well, my beat actually, I like the musicals. I like the singing. I like the dancing.
She's
I like
The Voice, American Idol.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
love the
boy.
voice. Love the
How do you
voice.
feel- Then how do you feel about Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani?
I think it's awesome, and they're on our list. I think it is awesome.
Not gonna last.
Now they're both
I
not
don't think it's
divorced
gonna
yet,
last.
right?
They're both, well, she's not quite yet divorced, but they finalized their divorce. I don't think it's actually gone through. He is divorced. You know, yeah, and I agree with you. I probably doubt it's going to last, but I just think it's so darn cute. And it's like, why not? Go have fun and enjoy yourselves and have a good time. You know, you're both
I want to
free
know
do
how
whatever.
it went down.
You know what? I agree with you. I don't know much about them. I think they're both adorable, but Rebecca is over here and she's making a face and she does not agree with this one. I don't like it.
What? Why, Rebecca? Why?
Well, because I like Gavin and Gwen, and I just don't think they're a cute couple at all. I don't see it. It's not a good match. I don't like it.
They're definitely different, but I mean, Gavin was like sleeping with the nanny for 3 years.
Oh, shit, for real? Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm into
I didn't know that either.
I did hear Gavin's a cheater.
Yeah. I guess for the last 3 years, right under her nose, he's been cheating with the nanny, who's a blonde and kind of like a lookalike of hers or whatever is the news out there. But yeah, he was not the best of dudes.
Oh.
And she found out about it right after the awards. Yeah.
Well, wasn't Miranda cheating
They were
on
saying that, but
Blake, or was it the other way
They
around?
were saying Miranda was cheating on Blake.
So those two both deserved it.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Come
just
on.
Here's what will
I like that
happen.
Miranda Lambert. She doesn't do anything for me. Really?
Yeah, I don't like
She
her
doesn't do
either.
anything for me either, actually.
Was she on drugs or
She's
something?
my chair around, you know?
No, I think she was
No, you're
overweight. I
thinking
think
of
that's what.
Oh, I'm thinking
That
McCready.
didn't bother me. That I've actually,
No.
I liked that about her. That
Oh,
she was
yeah, it
real.
did.
You know,
Yeah.
she wasn't this little size 0 whatever. She was a real person.
She was a
and-
redneck woman. She ain't no
I don't
high
know
class
about
broad.
that. Are you
She's
seeing
just
the
a product of
Sonders?
her raisins.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Basically, Blake and Gwen will collaborate on an album or a song together.
I think they've already done a
They'll
song.
do that, and then 6 months later, they'll break up, and then they'll each have another song, because Gwen has that new song about Gavin, basically.
Right. You need a
So then they'll
rebound.
do that.
And if
Well,
they're
yeah,
rebounds
then-
and they're friends and
And then
you
they'll
know,
win a Grammy each, and life will be good.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and then
That's how
Blake will
they've
move
got it all
on
worked
to
out.
Adam Levine.
There is a pretty good bromance going on with those two.
I'm sorry, I love that show. It
I
just
know it doesn't
the
do anything
singers are
for
the
me.
best on that show. The talent is amazing on that show.
Are they on the stealing
And they're
part
funny.
yet, or are we past
They're the live
stealing?
shows now.
Do you guys watch it on
Okay.
on the phone here? The Voice.
No, we
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
No.
I just, yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It's all right. It's not guys, it's
We're
just
gonna
me.
go we're going to go have some cupcakes now, so.
What?
Come on.
Oh, thanks for calling in.
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys called in. Next time, do a studio visit with the cupcakes.
Yeah, okay, we will totally do that. Give us a date and we'll be there. I was supposed to come before. We're totally going to, we would do that, right? Yeah, we do that. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds awesome. All right, guys, thank
Bye.
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 you. Bye.
They're
Oh
hilarious.
my God, so
Love
funny,
them.
so funny. So
Johanna-
nobody's watching my shows. What's up with that?
Because the Voice is lame. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not lame. I think it is. But everyone else loves it. Everyone loves it.
Nice.
What else do you got on your list there, Drew?
I got loads of stuff.
I
You know,
still
we're
want
just-
to. Let's go back to Halloween. I
Oh,
want
God,
to know
yes,
about
we're
your
still on
party.
this.
What do you mean?
So you were the zombie Peep family,
Yep.
and that's it.
Well, really, what else do I need to say?
Okay,
Do I need to say something
Halloween over.
What about you?
I hung out with those ladies on the phone.
Yep.
And we
In bed by 9.
So, all right, so I did not want to hand out candy at my house. I was like, I am not handing out candy. I don't want any of that candy in my house. So Rebecca says, why don't you come over to our house? We're going to hand out candy. And I said, okay. So I went over there and
You ate all their candy.
yeah, they didn't have one single trick-or-treater. We ordered pizza and salad. So I'm like, I'm just going to have a salad. And then I decided to have 2 pizzas on top of the salad. Ate a bowl full of candy. Then we made s'mores with the candy.
Oh my
the
God.
chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the wood stove. We're sticking our hands in the wood stove, like roasting our marshmallows. And then at 9 o'clock, I was like, oh, God, I got to go to bed.
Yeah,
That's it.
Halloween itself, I mean, our party was the week before, but Halloween itself, I handed out the candy. And I always told the kids my favorite candy is the 100 grand bars. Those are my all-time favorites. My
They
kids,
don't even, do they even sell those?
yeah, my kids brought one home.
Yeah, not
So that's what I had. But then we ended up with all of our neighbors came over and we played cards and it was,
Oh, that's
yeah.
fun.
it
You got a
was-
good neighborhood
We got a
there.
great neighborhood. It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
How about you, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Well, Tyler, he went over his friend's house. He dressed up, he's 14, but he dressed up as the puppet in that Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, it's
Is
like
that a
this-
video game or is that?
Yeah, it's a video game. So he's like in this whole big black bodysuit that, covers everything, the head, the face, and then he's got like white stripes, and then white stripes on like
He
where
was
the
creepy
socks are.
looking.
And then this white mask that he kind of painted. It looks like he's supposed to look like a marionette
Oh, okay.
puppet.
Creepy.
So he did that, and I hung out.
Like a
and
mime,
He only
too.
hung out for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, but he didn't go trick-or-treating?
He did a little, but
Yeah.
they're older now. So, and then I stayed home. I made homemade pizzas and handed out candy, and that was it.
Oh,
And then we got up early to go to the lacrosse the next morning, so it was
nice.
early night.
Amanda, you?
I was pretty busy for the past couple weeks.
We're just asking about
Oh yeah,
Halloween.
no, it does, no, but still, I went to one party in Danbury, and then this one mutual friend.
Danbury?
Yeah,
It's a hike. Did you stay there?
yes,
Oh, good,
we did. And
'cause, yeah.
Is that
thankfully,
when
I
you were
didn't
the
have to
bearded
drive.
lady?
Yeah, well, I was the
You look
bearded
gorgeous
lady.
for a bearded lady, let me
Thank
just
you.
say.
I was the bearded lady from American Horror Story Freak Show. So, and thankfully, I was around very cultured friends that knew that. But I did that, and then the next week, mutual friends that I had actually got married on Halloween. So they had the ceremony and they had the party like at the same
they dress
place.
up?
So, yep, everybody was dressed up, and
No.
it was so fun.
For their wedding.
Yes.
Was she a bride? Were they a bride and groom, or did they dress up in something?
It was, from what I gathered, it was a certain band, certain music video. It was like these two characters, how they loved each other till death, kind of thing. They're big metalheads.
Were you there?
I was there at the wedding.
Oh,
Well, not at the wedding, but the
That
the
is-
reception.
I
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Was that
they
what you
dress
were,
up as
like,
that.
Day of the Dead? Is that what you were?
No, that was last year.
Oh.
That was last year. I was doing Throwback Thursdays for Facebook, but so we did that, and then God, we stayed out till like 3 in the morning. I've
young
gotten
again.
like no
God,
sleep.
seriously, how young are you?
She's young. She's only
29? 29. Oh, that's getting there.
that makes sense.
Borderlining. But no,
That's
yeah.
like I'm like, wow, that sounds like fun. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, what a neat idea. Okay, I get it.
But no, it was a lot of fun. We had
That's
tons
great.
of fun. Great people, great music, great food, dancing, and then we went to the Music Lady around in my town, which
goodness.
is like one of the diviest bars. And we just basically closed the place down from then on. So yeah, no, Halloween was very good for
That
me.
sounds awesome.
Oh, Manny and us
Yeah.
had to have a good time. Yeah, someone said at our little shindig, they said, yeah, they were going to New York City for an all-night rave. I said, oh my God, that sounds like a scary movie to me. I was like, oh, who would ever want to do that? And she goes, oh yeah, and that DJ Skrillex. And I'm like, oh, I hate that Skrillex. And they go, you just sounded like an old lady through that
That's
entire
what
thing.
that was. No one told me what it was. Remember on Facebook,
Skrillex.
I went,
yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah,
is
we know. We
Skrillex?"
posted a video of it on your reply. You post stuff and then say, no one ever said anything to me. And it's like, yeah, we did.
That's very true.
So
It's
I
so
was like,
true.
ew,
I didn't see it.
ew, no. To bed.
Uh,
Yeah, that's it. On to the next holiday. Dun, dun, dun.
Thanksgiving.
Well, Veterans Day, we have
Well,
to
let me just say,
Happy
yeah,
Veterans
Yeah,
thank
happy
you so much
Veterans
to all of
Day.
our vets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are much appreciated.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
have family and friends, all either veterans or in. Do we have anyone that's in the active military in our family right now? No.
Lloyd and all
Well,
them.
yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
on my dad's side, there's
Yes.
a bunch, but other than that, no.
Okay. So, should we move to deadbeats? I got a lot of deadbeats this month. It's been a month.
Let's do it.
Go for
Usually
it.
I don't, or actually sometimes I'll just miss it and I'll forget people, but I think there's just a lot of people this time.
Deadbeats.
Deadbeats. Where's the music, Marco?
Do we have music for deadbeats?
No, but he put that music in last time, which was really cool, you know? It was for your segment. That was awesome.
Oh, look at.
Oh.
Highlight of the, well, I don't have a highlight of the month. You're putting me on the spot right now.
That's
okay.
the monitor.
Okay.
That's the monitor.
My bad. Whew. All right, so we'll get to the highlight of the month because there will be a highlight of the month this month. We've got Corey Wells on October 20th, 74. He was with Three Dog Night.
Oh, yeah.
Singer of Three Dog Night. Come on, great band, great band.
Two-dog
Multiple myeloma.
Wait. Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Really?
And
Was
then
a good friend of mine.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
We have October 24th, Maureen O'Hara. Come on, y'all know, 95 years old.
wait a minute, yeah.
Was she
No.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
She died in her sleep. She was 95. Good for her. Actually, she's
I know.
being buried at Arlington.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. I didn't quite get that, but that's where she's being buried. Flip Saunders, 60, the basketball coach, Minnesota. He just died. Well, obviously, on the 25th. Lymphoma. Got a lot of lymphoma for some reason. Cancers, not good. October 26th, we've got Sam Sarpong, 40 years old. He was a model and an actor. Hold on. He Love Doesn't Cost a Thing and Anchor Baby. So he was kind of all over the internet. Do you guys know? 40 years old, suicide by jumping.
Ew.
Really?
40. Yeah.
Where'd he jump?
Didn't get the
That's sad.
Yeah. October 27th, we have Betsy Drake, actress, writer. She was married to Cary Grant. She died of natural causes, 92 years old. I'm sorry, I love that error. We also have Al Molinaro. Exactly, Marco knows this. So he, come on, you do all know him. He was a cop in The Odd Couple. He was in Happy Days. You absolutely, if you saw him, you would know him.
Chef.
Look him up.
He was in the diner,
yeah,
right?
he's Al on Happy Days.
Oh, okay.
The restaurant
yes.
guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yep.
he was 96
Okay,
years
I don't
old.
need
He
to
had an
look it up now.
infected gallbladder.
Oh.
Fred Thompson, this was said,
Oh,
73 years
yeah.
old.
Law and Order.
I mean, seriously, to look at what this man actually did. He was a U.S. senator. He was on Law and Order. He went from being in the Senate to being an actor to going back into politics to going back and being an actor. It was just like
He also does
crazy.
those commercials to try to convince you to get a reverse mortgage.
A reverse mortgage, but he died of lymphoma also. Melissa Matheson, 65 years old. She was married to Harrison Ford. She was a screenwriter for The Black Stallion and for E.T. She was a screenwriter for
Interesting.
E.T.
I was unaware of that.
Yeah, 65. She had 2 kids with Harrison Ford. And neuroendocrine cancer.
That's brain cancer.
Neuroendocrine.
That's not brain cancer.
And then we've got, and for those of you who are Howard Stern fans, anybody
Yeah.
Howard Stern fans, do you remember Johnny Fratto?
No.
61 years old. He was the son of the Chicago mobster. He would call in all the time. He was also an owner of Beverly Hills Choppers, but he died of lung cancer. He was 61. He died on November 5th. And then on November 7th, Eddie Ho, 71. He was a drummer for the Mamas and the Papas and the Monkees. Again,
I know a
good
lot of
bands.
these people.
I thought the guy from the
month.
Monkees was still alive. Mickey?
That's
No,
not
no,
him.
no. This is a
It's
drummer, not the singer, not the lead singer. Yes, I think he is still alive.
Oh, okay.
And then my last one I have on November 9th, Tommy Hansen, 29 years old. He was a baseball pitcher. He OD'd.
Oh. Not
Yeah,
good.
multi-organ failure, 29 years old. That was just out now, and I think we might actually have another call.
Not yet. Hold on. Easy.
I know. I'm always jumping the
girl.
gun. I'm always jumping the gun when I start beeping. Okay. Hi, you're on the beat.
Yes, I would like your opinion. How do you feel about Caitlyn Jenner being Lady of the Year?
That is a very good question. We were just
that
talking
is.
about that today. I don't know.
It's very
And I'm a
mixed.
huge Caitlyn Jenner fan.
I'm a
but
Caitlyn Jenner fan. I don't
Very
know about the
mixed-
whole.
mixed opinions about
Yeah.
it.
I am a Caitlyn Jenner fan. Absolutely, I agree with you. I agree with everything that she's doing, and the fact that she is being who she wants to be. That's beautiful. Do I think that she's the woman of the year? I don't know if I would have necessarily picked her for that.
Well, who would you pick?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Oh, that's it.
But
She didn't want to hear our answers. No, that really is. I mean, I think everything's been. I think it's more that everything's been Caitlyn. That
it's kind of overkill.
a little, I think, yeah. I mean, but then again, there's so much about what she is doing that needs to be done and needs to be out there. And the more you're out there, the more it's going to kind of become accepted, or you know what I mean,
Right.
or be more of the mainstream. But sometimes it's just like this overkill, like the Kardashians. I can't stand looking. I won't even talk. I just there's just too much about them constantly, all the time. You know, it's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel the
Could-
same
could
way
you
you do.
say
You said
she's
everything that
a-
I.
Yeah.
I-
Could you say she would be the transgender person of the year? Could you say that, or is that too vague? Is that not appropriate?
I mean, I think as being the woman that she wants to be and being
It
out
has
there,
a-
she's
for,
out there.
For me, it has nothing to do with she was a man and now
No.
she's a woman. It has nothing to do with the transgender. But for me, I don't know. I just don't.
What has she done as a woman, or for women, or as a woman this year? You know what I mean? Like as far as you're pulling out the woman of the year. Okay, as a woman for this entire year, what have you done to promote women?
Right. Yeah.
And it is a transgender, and I get that's important, and that needs to be more part of our mainstream. I get it, but when I'm looking at a woman
Right.
of the year, I don't know.
I almost would think so I watched the Caitlyn Jenner show, her reality show, and she has some transgendered women on there. There's one, her friend Jenny, who is a professor at like NYU or Boston University, somewhere like that, and she's done a lot for transgendered. Like I almost would say, if she's doing things for women and whatnot, and what she's done, I almost say she has
She's more qualified.
She's more qualified to be a
Yes.
woman of the year. You know, when she was Bruce, she came out and transitioned on a reality show, and I understand she's trying to make people more aware, but some of the things that she has said since then, and even on the show, that I kind of scratch my head, that you're fighting for the equal rights of transgendered individuals and the right to be who they are and as a human being and accepting, yet you don't believe in gay marriage. You think it's wrong. You don't know how you really feel on that. How you're still kind of, you know, you're going to put down that you're a man in signing up to your country club because you're not, you know, like some things that she's done, I kind of question a little bit, and I, like I said, I love her. I love her, and I like what she's doing, and I thought it was courageous, and she should have got that ESPY award for that. You know, there's other people as well, but Woman of the Year, I don't know. But I guess I got to see the list of who was on there.
Who was nominated? I don't know either. Yeah, I agree. That was a great question. Any other comments on that?
I'm good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Anybody, and I know we've got a call just about coming in, so I'll just put this out there. Leah Remini,
Love her with
I
her
love
tell-all.
her.
I got her book.
Oh, really?
We'll
God, I
talk
love
in a
that
second.
show.
Hi, you're on the beat.
You have a question.
Yeah.
Now, I watched the show a little bit, and they asked Caitlyn if she was heterosexual, and she said yes. So does that mean that she likes guys. She's interested in males now, or I didn't really understand that.
No, actually, she does like the females. She
still-
does. So, I think that whole terminology and how do you use that terminology is interesting because she, if she's a woman and she's dating another woman, then is she a lesbian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're
know.
absolutely right. But I think when she was talking about that, she was certainly still coming from it from the male point of view that she does prefer women, and that is the route that she's going on that.
Right.
But that's an interesting question.
I'm also watching Couples Therapy with Dr. Jen, and there's Carmen Carrera, who's a transgendered male to female and has a husband, Adrian, and she identifies as heterosexual.
They're engaged.
So, no, they're married.
They're married?
Yep. He has a kid, but she's like the stepmom and all that. I don't know. The way the season's going, they're probably breaking up. But she identifies as heterosexual. And himself, it's a little leery because throughout the season, people are asking that. Well, are you homosexual? Are you heterosexual? And they're like, love is love. That's just how we're putting it as. But as Carmen Carrera is a transgender person, male to female, she identifies as heterosexual. I don't know if that really answers your question. But,
Yeah, I'd be curious if they asked her now what her question would be, or answer would be. But
Exactly. Yeah, and
thanks,
how
guys, I appreciate it.
and how would that be terminated? Yeah, how would she terminate that? I mean, or put that into terms. But thank
And
you
when
so
does-
much for calling.
And when does
Yeah,
it
no
cross
problem.
over?
Keep it up.
All right,
Yeah.
take care.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, because then it's like it's this little it's this blurred line. It's like, so what is it called?
It's that gray
or if
area.
you are identifying yourself as a woman, then I respect that, and you're a woman. And if you are attracted to other women, so
No,
then how do you identify yourself? And she has in the past said, no, I'm heterosexual. I gravitate to women, but now you are.
Yeah.
Or you want to be a woman, or you want to be
Yeah, when
called
is it?
a woman. So when
does
is
it? When does the switch? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I don't know.
when do you?
When did she personally decide?
No, when is it considered? From heterosexual to like a lesbian. Does
Yeah, I
she-
don't know.
Does she have to get parts? Different
Good
parts?
question.
When does
Very
it?
good question.
No, yeah, that's
So,
all.
yeah, and
but
it's not being, and I maybe some people
it's
kind
just
of get like
curious.
offended,
You're curious about that.
like
it's
why
like,
are you
okay,
asking? Well, because we don't know.
Yeah.
I
How
don't
does
know
this
how
work?
that.
Yes, it does.
like,
Yeah.
And that was one of the things because I don't
that
I don't
show.
watch the show Love and
do.
Hip Hop.
Oh, no.
No, it's Love and Hip Hop, but it's one of the guys. I think he was just asking more because he wanted to just understand them as people. So once those questions were answered, he'd be like, "Oh, okay, now I understand."
Well,
Now
yeah.
I,
Once you have this answer, it's like, okay, it's back in your head, and it's okay. It is what it is. Just like, okay, he's now a she, and you say she, and it's very easy to say she because that's what she wants to be called. But if you don't know these things,
I still have a hard time saying that because I watched every season of the Kardashians, and I've always seen her as Bruce and him, and then I can relate a little bit when her mom is like, that's my son. People around you, it must be hard to.
yeah, that absolutely has to be, yeah. I think it's easier for us, me on the outside, because I never watched the Kardashians either. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you're she, you're she. I'll call you a she.
Yep.
So. Leah Remini.
So did you start reading the book?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I started.
Is it all
reading
about her Scientology days? Well, she was raised in the church, so she grew up as a kid in the church.
But she was a little older. I think she was more like 9, 10.
Right.
And her parents divorced, and then her mother met this guy who was in the church, and she went, and then that guy ended up leaving her for somebody else. And so what I've gotten to, so the mother started going, and she was always there. So the girls were like, well, why are you always there? You're not home. Her boyfriend would be at the house cooking them dinner or whatever, but you're not home. So the mom's like, well, why don't you come into the city and see me at the church after school? So these two young kids, I mean, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, wow. So they're riding in from the Bronx into the city by themselves, and she's explaining it like the first time on her train by herself and how scared they were or whatever. But then they went there and they started, getting involved in the church, and the church treats kids like adults. They treat kids like little spiritual beings, and so the way they were spoken to and the way they were treated was much different than how they were ever treated at home, and that was very appealing to her. And then the girls joined the org, and it's some other.
Yeah, it's like the Sea Org.
The Sea Org. Thank you very much.
I saw that documentary on Scientology, and so I actually know quite a bit about it just from watching that documentary.
Interesting.
You could take a test.
But she got
I could
flown-
take the test.
They went down to Florida. The family went down to Florida, and they were going to be put up in rooms, and no one showed up at the airport, and it was like this crazy thing. And anyway, so they put him in this motel, which was just a rundown. She goes, it was nasty, and her and her sister were put in a room with 3 bunks. So there were 6 people in this one little motel room, and basically they were just put to work constantly from morning till night. They were cleaning rooms, they were doing manual labor, whatever they needed to do, and it's so far. I haven't gotten into all of it, but I've read all of the the things that have been out there on the net as far as what's the different pieces that are in her book. But it's interesting to kind of get her whole
Do you watch her
vibe
show?
on it. I've watched her show a few times. I have not
Hysterical.
watched. I have not seen any of this season at all. But
Oh my God, hysterical! And her mom is the best. I love that show. You love that show
Yeah,
too.
if I go on demand though, but it still doesn't show them all.
Yeah. God,
Yeah.
they're so good.
Tried to.
Oh yeah,
On
I'm
Hulu.
interested to see.
yeah, I'm
What?
excited to read it.
And I heard that Katie Holmes apologized
Really?
to her for
Yeah, 'cause
for
I guess
everything. And
She'll
they,
say
Something
I'm
about her
sorry for
wedding
ever upsetting her in the past, and I wish her nothing but happiness in the future.
Yeah.
Was kind of how she put that. Because in Scientology, they're supposed to tell on each other. There's like this,
yeah,
So
it's
her
crazy. It's
it's-
a total cult.
it
and
really
crazy.
is. It really is.
Sorry for anyone
I
that's
know,
Scientologists
I
out there
know.
that's watching our show, but I don't think we have probably too many
I
Scientologists.
don't think we got to worry about that.
Yeah, Hartford area.
And just even like Tom Cruise and what you see of Tom Cruise, it's like
Oh,
he's
Tom
always this
Cruise.
arrogant person. Then to kind of hear, it's like it makes sense to me. It
I
just
still like him
John-
as an actor too. I still like him as an actor.
I
Not that
would
ever
just be
watch
interested
anything.
to see what he's like on set with, like, does he talk about it on set?
No,
to
probably not.
Other actors, try to convince him to join or something. And isn't John Travolta?
John Travolta's, yeah.
is. Alec,
For them,
Kirstie Alley.
I know, I
Oh,
see
wow.
why they do it when I watch that documentary, and it has helped. It has helped them through their career, but the way that the things that they're supposed to believe and kind of helping them be more confident, and it
Yes.
gets them jobs. And for John Travolta, he joined and then he got his big break, and he's been on top. Ever
And Leah
since. Same
Remini
thing
says
with-
the same thing. She says, what I learned there as far as walking into a room and not feeling less than
Yeah.
or not feeling intimidated. She goes, I went into an audition later on because she had auditioned for things earlier, but after that, she's like, I went in and she's like, I was not intimidated by the people and I was not,
Yeah,
and I went in there and did, it was definitely,
Yeah.
confidence building.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to let me know how it is.
I absolutely will. I absolutely will.
Well, I have a little bit of not news, but I got something
Let's
From my-
this.
from my friend Deb Cody. Got me an autographed picture of Megyn Kelly from the Kelly Files
Woo!
on Fox News.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm just excited. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. If I can get anyone's autographed picture, I put it downstairs in my bar in my basement. So it's gonna go right next to Betty White. It says, Amy, thanks for watching.
Do you have something to have a Betty White?
Oh, I have a yes.
yes, she
so
does.
I have been a huge Betty White fan.
I love
Before
her.
Betty White was popular like she is today, I used to be a huge Golden Girls fan, but
Yep.
I really fell in love with her because I used to, when the Game Show Network first came out back in probably 2000, 2001, I used to watch endless repeats of The Match Game and Password. And so I loved her. And so I got her address, and I wrote her a letter, and I said, could you send me an autograph picture?
my
I'm a
God.
huge fan, and I love you. And she sent me.
That is
she
awesome.
says.
I
You used to
love
watch
that.
those. You used to watch those game shows even when we were younger.
Yeah, I used to be. Yeah, I used to watch them, but when the Game Show Network came on, and I could do that, and I just always loved her. Yeah, so I'm like, I have that autograph picture of her, and I was like, I got that like before Betty White was the Betty White of today. Yeah.
She's awesome. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. Megan Kelly.
Well, Amanda has met a bunch of stars over the past week.
Yes, tell us about this now.
Okay, so it's Rhode Island Comic Con. They do it every year about the first weekend of November. Last year was a big flop. Just long story short, the fire marshal wouldn't let people in because it was up to capacity. There were lines out the door. It was terrible, absolutely horrendous. I was only there for like a half hour. I stepped outside to get fresh air, and they're like, "Yo, you can't come in." And we're like, "We have wristbands." No. So we didn't go. So this year, thankfully, I had friends. They helped pay for photo ops with a bunch of celebrities. So the first day, they got to meet Henry Winkler. He was very nice. They got a picture. Yes, the Fonz. So we got to meet Henry Winkler. And he actually came out. He's really short. You don't think, but he's pretty short. He's like probably my height, like 5'2",
Yeah, I
5'2",
heard
something
that.
like
I heard
that.
he wore
Yeah.
lifts in his boots.
Oh,
But Happy
really?
Days.
Yeah, it was a little calmer on Friday. So he was like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you guys," this kind of stuff. And then we just kind of walked around. The next day, that was the big fiasco. That was a lot of people because everyone usually can afford the 1-day pass. We had the 3-day pass. So we got to meet Jason Momoa from Game of Thrones. As my friend puts
He's
it,
so hot.
he smelled of suede and power, which he basically did. And he was just
Is that the
gorgeous.
picture I was asking? Okay,
Yes. So I went up and he just had his arms open, and I just went in for the kill. I wrapped my arms around him and held him real tight, and I was like, "Oh my God, you were so solid, and this is amazing." He smiled for the camera. And then that's the thing, they have to rush you out because there's 500 other people that want a picture with him. And then we got pictures with the people from the movie Hellboy. So that included Selma Blair, Ron Perlman. We get to meet Ron Perlman, and my friend and I, and he kisses us both right on the cheek.
Oh,
And I'm like,
I love him.
I'm never going to take it. I'm never going to wash it up again. I think he might have had a nip or two, though, because I was like, he was just kind of like, "Hey," like that. But I was like, "Hey, you need a little liquid courage sometimes."
When you're hugging 500 people.
Oh, my God, I know.
Yeah, for pictures.
And then we met Orlando Jones. He was in The Replacements. He was in Mad TV. Not Phil Lamar. Not the UBS guy. She was like, "Is that him?" No. And then actually Michael Rooker from The Walking Dead. He was in a bunch of other stuff
Who's
too.
Michael Rooker on Walking Dead?
He's the guy that has the hook for
That was
Oh, that's who that
Daryl's
was.
brother.
Daryl's
Daryl's brother.
Okay.
Thank you. I couldn't remember. So yeah, he was really nice. But he wore all black and sunglasses, so you really couldn't see his face, which was kind
That's
of.
why I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, but he was in Guardians of the Galaxy too, apparently, which I didn't watch, but that's okay. There was a bunch of other people, but it gets a little expensive. But I got my picture taken with I Dream of Jeannie's Barbara Eden.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! Why isn't that on Facebook?
It's in there.
I didn't see the Barbara Eden.
I'll show you later. But Lorenzo Lamas was in there.
Oh my God.
Another person that I know met him in the elevator. Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, was there. The Pink Ranger was there. She had to have her own rotunda because she doesn't do public appearances.
What's a rotunda?
Like she literally
It's
had
comic
her
books.
own.
It's all comic books, and so a lot of
It's a whole
Hellboy
convention for nerds.
is comic book. Walking Dead is graphic novel. Game of Thrones is books, but it brings
I
in
Dream
that
of
like.
Jeannie or
it's
Karate
fantasy
Kid.
stuff.
I
Well,
mean,
they do
those-
sometimes some
you
like
know,
retro.
like
But
that-
they had, I was saying, the
Tom
Pink
Howell
Ranger.
would've
They
been
had
there,
that.
but
They
he
had a bunch
canceled.
of people from Star
Probably got a
Trek.
picture taken with Betty White, and I didn't even know it.
No, I would have. I would like, oh my God, I would have called you and made you talk to her or something. But a lot of people from Star Trek Next Generation, people from Doctor Who, the newer season that's on now.
Crazy! I can't believe Rhode Island got that because Hartford does not get anyone like that.
I
Well-
always want to go. Every year I want to go.
Well, it's funny. There's a Boston one. There's one in New York, and I guess there's a big one in
Boston or
like
New York would
San
be
Diego.
good.
Maybe because
Yeah,
they're
the big
going
one
through. Maybe they're going
in
through from
California, that one's huge.
Yeah,
They get
and that's where you get all the
now-
big ones. And that, but that.
But now the
pretty good
rumor
guess.
is that Rhode Island's getting bigger than San Diego because of the amount of celebrities, the revenue that Rhode Island is getting for all the parking and all that
What
other
time of year
stuff.
is this? When did you go?
This was last weekend,
Oh.
so it's
I don't even
always
think I-
it's
They
always
had
like
it
the
in, like,
first
the-
week of November.
This summer
Okay.
because it was real hot. I
We
remember
should
it was
just
like.
plan it for next year. Let's just do
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I'm already planning 3-day
I
class.
say
We're gonna do
that.
a hotel.
I say that,
and-
but seriously, when I have to stand in the first line for like an hour, I'm gonna be like, I'm out. I'm done. No,
Yeah,
Should be
I
out
gotta
on
say-
like a minute.
I'll walk
I
in.
gotta
and go,
say we were okay, like line wise, but you really had to dart and dodge people because if you wanted to get somewhere, you weren't getting there unless you
And
were
to do
pretty
that all
aggressive.
day, I would.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
forget
couldn't.
it.
Nah.
I'll
Our
just live
feet- our
vicariously
feet
through
were
Amanda's pictures.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just live through my memories. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it again. There's panels that you can go to and talk. The celebrities actually talk to you. You can ask them questions. That's always fun. I think it was the worst was there was nowhere to sit if you wanted to eat anything, and the food was absolutely terrible and expensive. And they won't let you bring in your own
They won't
water.
let you bring anything in, yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
they won't. But other than that, it was a great time. So I really enjoyed
That's
it.
so cool. What an experience.
Oh, I wish I
my
could
God,
list
that's
off more
awesome.
people because there was just so many other people
I would
there.
not have been able to remember
Lou
as many people as you
Lou
just mentioned.
Ferrigno was
yeah,
there.
the whole
Princess Leia was supposed to be there, but
She
she
was.
My
What?
daughter
Carrie
would be
Fisher?
psyched.
Carrie Fisher was supposed to be
Really?
there, but she got sick. So
Oh
should
my
see the
god!
list
Oh,
that
I
was
would
on there.
totally
Yeah.
be like so mad if Carrie Fisher was there and I couldn't go.
well, in any
I
case,
see the
but
list of people. That
oh
were
yeah,
promised.
it was crazy. I'm trying to think of other people that were there. Oh, the guys from Ghost Hunters were there.
Yep.
Steve and Jason, they were there too. God, I'm really trying to think. But the thing was, that it was a lot more expensive than the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Well,
I
of course.
Well, there's a lot
Well,
of people there. I
those
mean, you
names,
think about
yeah.
the people that are there, though. I mean, that's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I got some free stuff too, so that was pretty awesome. So yeah.
Swag.
So did you guys
Swag.
like my Big Fat Greek Wedding?
I don't want to see it. Nope.
Yes,
Done.
I love, and I
So do you
already
wanna see the
posted
second
the
one?
trailer, of course.
All right.
Let's
really?
go watch it because these two.
I know. What's up with you two? I don't get it.
Nah.
Come on, that was such a good movie.
That was so
love
fun.
You didn't
was
like it?
annoying.
I had the
didn't like
the babupsi, and they found teeth and hair. It was my twin. How can you not like that?
I mean, it was
God.
okay, but I'm not going to see two. It's going to stink. Come on.
Well, March
people.
25th.
March
what are you
25th.
doing March 25th?
I'm going to see
There we
Big
go.
Fat Greek Wedding too
Let's go.
with Drew.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Sounds like a plan.
I'm
You know.
excited.
Woo. Sorry, I just had to say it. So what do you have there?
I was gonna say, glasses
here
of-
it
Guess
is. I
what
love
time it is,
Yay,
people?
my favorite time.
It is
Just saying.
Just saying. This is in honor of Rhea, this one here. She even like texted me and said, why do waitstaffs feel the need to fill the pepper shakers to the rim so when you shake it, nothing comes out? A little help, people. Just saying. Just saying. I found out Quana's dad doesn't even go to shake it. He just goes right for it and
Opens it.
unscrews
My mother does the
it
same thing.
and pours it. Yeah.
My
she-
mother does the same thing.
Those are big pepper people. They must know
Yes.
that.
Do they not get the accidental overflow cue? They don't get, like, no? Okay.
No thank you means no thank you. Just saying.
Example.
Don't touch my spin bike. If you come over and I'm spinning on it and they say, I'm just going to move your seat back a little bit. No, thank you. No, I'm just going to move your seat back. I said no, thank you. It's fine where it is. I've been spinning for like 10 years now. I know where I'm comfortable. Just saying.
That's kind of.
Yeah, oh, I spoke to the manager
That's
at
a little
the
crazy.
gym. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
She would.
yeah. Mr. Spin Instructor, you know who you are if you're watching. I wasn't happy.
No, thank you.
That's why now I'm going to the 6 a.m. Wednesday class. Anyways. Your very high important flags on your emails to me mean nothing if every single email that you send me has it that way. I'm not gonna rush around for you. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Like, use that high importance flag when something's high
Is
importance.
this like a work thing?
Yes, this is a
Oh,
work
okay.
thing. So
We
people-
don't get emails.
I get like a million
no.
emails
Yeah.
a day, and there's a little, like a big extra fire exclamation
Little
point,
exclamation point right in the
that
front of it.
like right in the corner from
Pops
like
it to the front of your emails.
brings it right there. High importance from so and so.
Yeah.
And I look at it and it's like, do you want to go to lunch? No, but it's like something like, oh, I need your help, or I need this and that. And I'm like, every single email you send me, really? I don't think so.
I agree. And stop replying to all. I'm sorry, was that?
Oh,
on
we
your list?
talked about that.
I know
the
we
last
did.
time.
I have to talk. We can talk about that every freaking month. I can't stand it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just because you have a handicap tag hanging in your rear view mirror doesn't give you the license to be an a-hole.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
Me?
No. No, just like recently, I've just been noticing I'm driving, I'm doing the speed limit, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and then here comes the handicap person. And I'm like, okay, I know that's the husband or the wife or the cousin of the person. They're driving them to their appointment. I get it, but no. I'm not having that. I'm not having it. I'm not having you cut me off. I'm not having you cross 3 lanes to get off an exit just because. I'm not having that.
Okay, all right. Well, she's just saying.
Just saying.
And last but not least, it's very hard to take the word fine as a compliment when you ask a certain someone's opinion on how you look. Just saying.
So if I
How
say,
does my hair look?
it looks
fine.
It's fine.
How do you like my new jacket? It's fine. How was your big anniversary dinner? It was fine.
How's that roadkill look? It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
Everything is fine to that girl right there.
That's you?
Fine.
Yes! Yes! That's why I didn't say anything. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I know. I got sorry.
She could
I have
have
to-
like jumped out of a plane and parachuted and came down, and you'd be like, how was it? And she'd be like, it was fine.
I'm a very medium person.
Yeah, she's very
It's
mediocre
never
person.
terrible. It's never, unless it's a horror movie and a low budget, where I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. But
So
no,
fine
it's,
to you means what? Like if you're
Like, it
saying
means good.
fine is
It
no, is
means
that
good.
like hey, that's
It's good.
You know, like
it's like, hey, that looks good. You know, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
how's my
but
hair?
fine
It's
doesn't mean
no,
that.
fine is definitely different. than
Fine
good.
is good.
Like that's fine. Like
Good is meh.
no, see, fine is like it'll do.
Yeah, fine is
good is
fine.
met.
Like,
Good
fine
is
is
met.
satisfactory.
You've met the minimum standards that need to be met here, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, and your grades is fair. Do you remember fair?
Yeah. Oh, fair.
When you got graded
but you're
fair?
not moving up any ladder
It's
with
a
fine.
check. Not a check
Yeah.
plus. It's a
Your
check.
little N, you meet the standard.
Yeah.
We wanna
I know. I need to
exceed.
find different wording.
Well, you did like good, and
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
I
did.
got-
You know
I'll-
them. They're in your vocabulary.
I'll say all right from now on. That's all
I
right.
see, all right is fine.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
No.
She'd be like,
Yeah, I
oh
think
my
that's
God, it was so fine.
I
It was
It was
so
the
fair.
finest of the fine. Couldn't believe how fine it was.
do you have any inflection in your voice whatsoever when you're singing? Because that would work too.
Well,
you know, that
she
would,
does that. Fine, which is
Oh, then that's no. That's a
Yeah,
that's
no,
a-
I
don't
that's
do
a,
it
that's
like
a less than
that.
fine.
Yeah, that was before
I go,
we
that's
left
fine.
tonight.
yeah. Poor Kimmy. Kimmy's like stressing about being on TV and how she's gonna look, and
You look
she's like,
beautiful.
Well, that's why at
My
that
hair,
point,
my
see,
hair.
look, great, beautiful, excellent, awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
See?
nice.
Yeah.
So I need to just learn
Don't
better
worry,
words.
you're fine.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you get sisters together. Bickering, bickering, bickering. That's okay.
We never bicker.
No, I love you guys. You're all fine to me.
It's all fine.
It's all fine.
That's
Fine.
fine. You did a fine job tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess what? I'm just going to give you a little word of advice. If you go for your evaluation at work and they say, your performance is fine, don't
I
take
would
that as a
take that.
compliment. It's
I would
fine.
take that.
You would take that.
I would
No,
take that. I'd be
don't
like,
say
oh, good.
You're not taking
No,
mediocre. That's
fine is
mediocre.
not good. Well, you're fine with that, patient.
Oh, God.
That's when you
Anyways.
don't want to hurt someone's feelings. No, it'll be fine.
Yes.
It'll be
Yeah, because
fine.
no, it's
It'll
fine.
be fine.
That's fine.
And we only ran over one of your
Yeah,
legs, not both.
It's
It'll
all
be fine.
gonna work out in the long run. It'll be fine.
God.
You will forget about this in 10 years. You'll forget you even said it. It'll
This
be
is
fine.
awesome how long this is going. I love this. Let's talk about something.
Anybody want any riddles?
Yeah, let's do riddles, people.
It's been a while. Because it's really hard to find someone we haven't.
riddles.
And I'm hoping we haven't heard these ones yet. But you guys are here, so I'm so excited. Okay.
It's an egg.
I'm not going to get any of them.
Marco,
feather.
are you ready, Marco? Okay, I can't hear you.
He said
So-
he's ready.
What comes down but never up?
Rain.
Rain.
Awesome. See, I'm
Whoa.
Oh.
and
We're
that,
on.
That was fine. And I am just trying to build you up to what I'm working on here. Okay. I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old.
Benjamin Buttons.
I don't even know who that is.
That's a good guess.
Brad Pitt, the Brad Pitt movie. Benjamin Button.
Didn't see it.
Oh, my
Oh, when
God.
Brad Pitt like ages in reverse. He's born as an
I
old
didn't
man,
see
and then the older he gets, he becomes a baby.
Marco, nothing?
No, man.
A snowman? It's a
Snow-
candle.
Candle.
Not
Ah.
I still like Benjamin Buttons, but that's fine.
Okay, and thank you. All right, so Mary's father has 5 daughters.
Oh, God.
Nana,
Wait. Mary's father has 5
5
daughters.
daughters. Nana, Nene, Nini, No. What's the 5th daughter's name?
Mary?
Nine.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Exactly. No, I got that, but you said that first.
Awesome.
That was
Okay.
good.
What travels around the world but stays in one spot?
The sun.
No.
The moon.
No.
Travels around the world but stays in one spot.
The Earth.
A globe. Oh, that was
A stamp.
Wait, what?
It travels everywhere, but
but
it
it
stays in that one spot right
stays.
there up on the corner.
that's a tricky one.
All right, so you got to listen to this one now.
Okay.
All right, you walk in a room with a match, a kerosene lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. What do you light first?
The match.
The match.
You guys are really, really, really good.
I know. My God, we should go to like some like bar where they're doing like
Yes!
Jeopardy, like
Riddles?
trivia. They're doing
Yeah.
trivia.
You'd be
like,
fine at that.
I am better than fine. I'm beautiful. I'm
Excellent.
awesome. I'm excellent.
That's right.
You know what? Just start saying, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me.
Yes.
I think that's saying you need to start that. Anyway, okay, so if 2's company and 3's a crowd, what's 4 and 5?
4's enough and 5's.
You got it.
9.
4 and 5 is 9.
Nice, Marco.
Right, how good was that? Okay.
That's 9 days older than water.
What building has the most stories?
The library.
Yay! All right, my last one.
Oh, stories. I was thinking something.
It's fine.
I'm terrible at this.
Is an old $100 bill worth more than a new one?
No.
No.
Well, of course it is. A $100 bill is worth more than a $1 bill.
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
say that
Whoa.
again.
Is an old $100 bill worth more than a new one?
We didn't see that.
All right. Well,
That's it. That's all you got.
well, yeah.
We were so good. We flew through those.
See that? It's hard to find ones I haven't done before. It's just not good.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
What?
Go.
There's 2 potatoes standing on a street corner. How do you know which one's the prostitute?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I heard this one before.
There's
Something
2
about
potatoes.
eyes.
Potatoes.
Braxton?
On a street corner.
I heard this before and I can't remember.
What?
One has a sticker on the back that says Idaho.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Just saying.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. So anything else going on out there that anybody wants to talk about? I know you guys aren't watching The Boys, but it's so good, and I love just all the drama and all the fun of the show.
No, we're not watching. I don't know.
It's like
No,
if
I
I
can't
try
think
to
of what-
watch like it, Mom and I will catch like some Dancing with the Stars, but then we like Bindi or when we like that. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she's gonna
doing
win.
pretty good
she
from
do-
what
yeah,
I
you
Is
Yeah.
Paula
Gonna
Dean
win.
still on?
Oh God, no. She got kicked off like long
So who's
time ago.
who's left?
Oh God, let me see if I can remember.
We might have to call Grandma.
Yeah, Bindi.
I heard Bindy's really good.
There was the husband and wife, but the husband got kicked off, so the wife is still there. I'm pretty sure of that. Not Tony Braxton. What's her sister?
I don't know.
Tanya Braxton or something.
I don't watch. I
she
never
just,
watched
like,
the Braxton Family
left.
Values or whatever
I don't
it
know
was
anything
called.
about them now.
She just left or for an illness or something. There's a lot of people getting sick.
that,
and-
Well, that
or
was,
blood clots or
Yeah.
Yeah, what
like,
happened? I talked to Grandma yesterday, and she said, "Oh, one of the contestants had to leave. I don't know if she got sick." And I'm thinking, well, she probably like sprained an ankle or something. But she said, "No, I think she got sick."
had a blood
I
clot.
thought that was one of the housewives.
Oh,
or-
tardy for the potty.
I don't.
Don't be tardy for
Hey.
the potty.
Lisa Vanderpump, remember she passed out,
Yeah, she
Oh,
faked
she
that
did. On the
shit.
show?
Get out.
I guess.
Oh,
when
I
she-
don't know.
And then one of the actual dancers has like glass in his heel. I don't know how that happened. He must have been like walking around and broke
Walking on
something.
glass.
And yeah, walking on broken glass.
Oh my God, that was.
So he's taking a break right now. Yes.
and we break into song.
Yep. Yeah. Other than that, it's very shoddy of my.
Has anyone
continuity
watched
on
that Neil Patrick Harris show?
No.
I
Best-
saw the first
Best
episode.
night ever or something
I
like
saw
that?
the first episode at Grandma's, and it was so good. And then I forgot to tape it.
What's it like? What's it about?
Don't they play games? Don't they make the people
Yeah.
play games?
Do they
Yeah,
make
they
like
do.
celebrities play games? Or
Like,
do they
No,
play
the regular.
Oh, it's not like a.
Reese
It's not like a.
Witherspoon was on it, that
a
one.
comedy show or like a.
I don't know. It's like a variety
It's like a
show
variety
almost.
show?
Yeah, and they do fun that like they had
Like Neil, they had Neil
now
Patrick.
I'm gonna get put on the spot and I can't remember. There was
I saw one that they had to like slide down a slide together. They had to pick
Yeah, that
a
was
certain
like the-
suitcase, and one had like $100,000 in it. One was a trip to somewhere, and it was just like regular
but
people
That would be
winning.
nice.
the
I'd take either one.
The
Yeah.
first one, there was a husband and wife, and I don't know. I can't even remember, but there was things going on, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, we filmed whatever." And you see Neil Patrick Harris in the back. Oh yeah, I was there during that time, and you see him in the back, and I can't even explain it. So
I'll have to watch
Good,
that.
yeah,
That'll be
I'll
good.
have to
see
do
I
it.
heard
It
it's
was
pretty
good.
good.
It was
But
good.
we are now running out of time. This has been so much fun. This went by so fast.
In a good way, yes.
In a good.
In an awesome way.
It was fine. It,
It was
really
fine.
was.
It was fine. Fine.
It was
Fine.
fine. And I really think everyone did a really fine job, and I'm so glad
Yeah.
you were all here.
Sorry, Rhea, you missed out on all
Rhea,
the
you
fun.
missed out on so
She
much
didn't
fine fun.
She didn't even call in. How
We
dare
had- we
her?
had
But you know what?
callers,
If
dude.
she called in, I would have given her a hard time because I
She
would have said,
probably
"Oh,
knew
wait,
that.
you can't get away from your books." I thought.
Exactly. Come back next month, December. We'll be back. We can't wait to talk to you closer to the holidays. Woohoo! Whatever's gonna be going on. Thank you so much, Marco, Gary, Tyler, Kirsten, Amanda, Kim. Yay! Amy, yay! This was awesome. Happy November. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a great holiday.